Hello, hello. Hey, world. Welcome. I am Rebecca.
And I'm Key with Dorothy Malone. And together we are the Pretty Girl Influence. Now, we got a lot to talk about today. Did y'all see the women protesting topless? Ciao. But before we discuss that, we got to get into this good old memory verse.
Yep, so you already know we always share a memory verse from the good book and break it down for Gen Z and the hip-hop community. So, what you got, Key?
Ladies, you got to keep it modest. Rocking those humble clothes and not go overboard. With fancy hairstyles, gold pearls, or expensive outfits. Nah. Instead, let your actions speak for themselves and show that you're all about godliness. And listen up, ladies. It's time to learn in silence and show respect. Keep it on the low. No need to be all loud and interrupting.
Yeah. So, getting right into it, there was a feminist movement in Paris where women, they had some slogans basically saying, stop the violence against women, but they did it without shirts and bras on, exposing their breasts. And when you are asking,
Oui.
oui.
Ooh la la.
Okay, y'all. So, the whole purpose of us sharing that memory verse is because when you are asking for respect, but you're kind of parading yourself around with a lack of respect for your body and a lack of privacy for your intimate areas, it kind of counteracts the whole idea of you demanding respect and demanding that, stopping acts of violence in a provocative way. So
Sometimes it's not your fault. It's not always your fault.
Yeah.
But we can do something a little different to make sure we have a different outcome. Let's just think about it a little bit.
Yep. So the movement started. I've seen a few topless protests in Europe, just throughout the years. But this specific protest sparked with the case of Giselle Pellicott. So y'all might have seen some information about her online in the past few weeks, in the past months. But basically what had happened to her, she is a resident of Paris, and what had happened was her husband wanted to open up the relationship and kind of wanted to do a whole swingers type of situation.
Doing too much.
But she wasn't for that. So
Hear ye.
This is something that he was really wanting and lusting for.
Exactly.
He kind of forced it on her. So he would drug her and have other men come into their house and do things with her. And this was going on for 10 years. Recorded it, put it online. Yeah, so it's a lot. So that's what sparked this whole movement in Paris. And
See, I needed all that information when I was scrolling up my timeline, and that's what popped up.
I had to dig into it a little bit.
This got to be important. We got to talk about it.
So in Paris,
that's wild.
Yeah, no, it's wild. And you know what's even more wild? In Paris, their SA laws does not include the word consent. So that's where there is a whole gray area.
See, I knew I ain't like going down there for a reason. So it was cool when I went down there, but nah. I knew y'all be on some other stuff, Betty. It ain't always beauty. The grass ain't always green on the other side, Betty.
Yep. So basically, with them excluding the word consent from their SA laws, it makes this gray area where it's like, you don't have to consent for it to not be SA. Yeah, so that's why they're protesting. But personally, I don't necessarily agree with, if you're asking for respect, especially in a case of SA. I don't know. I feel it is very impactful because it gets people to look like, okay, topless women running around. What are they doing?
Yeah, what are they doing?
It does bring attention to it, but if we're demanding respect as women, then we need to respect ourselves.
The message is strong. Power to you. Support the message and the movement.
Yep. But
same with my Haka folks. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of powerful movements.
yes. Is it Maori people? Maori.
Yeah.
My bad. What about them?
All right. So a lot of y'all have been seeing, it's been all over my timeline. I don't know about y'all, but there was a New Zealand, and she's very young. She's the youngest member in Parliament in New Zealand. So shout out to her.
Okay. Ooh.
So this New Zealand Parliament member, she basically shut it down with performing the Haka in the middle of oh my god, what's it called?
Yeah, what is it called? Because they have the government have so many meetings. You know, again, I'm not government based. I can't keep up.
We've seen all throughout history, Thanksgiving just passed, so we know that there's a lot of truth that's fudged out with Native Americans and just Native people in general. So everything that happened to the Native Americans here in America, it's happened to Natives all over. So basically what had happened in what is now known as New Zealand is British colonizers came in, started taking the land away, and then they formed this treaty that protected the indigenous people of that land, which are the Māori people. So now what they're trying to do is trying to take away that bill, and the Māori people are not having it
that
whatsoever.
Girl said, I ain't making fun of you because I love it. Every time I hear Haka, I get chills.
Yeah, it's so powerful.
So powerful. I wish I would stand strong with you if I knew the language. I would.
So I actually, that's funny that you say that. I actually looked up what the translation was. So for those of y'all that saw that video, the Haka is very much it's giving the war cry, where some people get scared. Honestly, those people in Parliament, the non-Maori people in Parliament, they were looking scared. They were like, I don't know what to do.
Except for the ones that knew what to do, stand up and show respect.
Yep. So the translation of the Haka that she performed is, Governor, you are but a guest on this land. Will I die? Will I die? Or will I live? Will I live? For it was the wondrous power of a woman that fetched the sun and caused it to shine. One upward step and another upward step. One last upward step, then step forth into the sun that shines. Beautiful and powerful.
Talk
the
about
whole world is watching y'all.
You're right. The whole world's watching. Hello, Drake, did you hear me? The whole world is watching. We know, you don't put yourself out there and now you want to sit here and sue? Let's talk about it. Drake has launched legal action against Universal Music Group and Spotify, alleging that they conspired to artificially inflate interest in Kendrick Lamar's diss track. Y'all know the diss track. They not like us. They not like us. Saying that while they were doing that, it was suppressing his music.
Yep.
Now, we all know by this time how grimy the music industry can be. We know that when you don't do what you say or do what you're told, whatever, that you can get blackballed. And Drake, what did you think was going to happen when Kendrick put that diss out? What did you really do? It was being played nonstop. They was cracking jokes nonstop.
It was the anthem of the summer.
Media. Yes, it was.
It's still playing. I swear, I just heard it on the radio the other day ago too. Like it's still bumping.
I seen this meme that was like everything that Drake hears sounds like Kendrick Lamar's "They Not Like Us," like the rain falling, the car starting,
Oh God.
You know, so I don't know what he thought was gonna happen when he, you know.
But you see, it's funny that I've been seeing a lot about Drake is suing for the label boosting up Kendrick's song, but he's not suing for defamation. Why aren't you suing for defamation, Drake? Because you know.
Oh, the baby said. First of all, let me not call him the baby because y'all seen the recent hairstyle with the bobos.
Huh?
It's okay, Drake. We all on our childish moment right now. We on our childish. We with
the little clips.
Yes, girl, with the bobos and the plaids.
I've seen it.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Poor baby. So he need to go on to the corner somewhere, eat your like lollipop, and just get over it, hon. It's the music business. Yeah. What you can do is go in the booth and bring us something hot. Yeah. Give us something to get jiggy to. Get jiggy with it. If you like, if you don't like how they're treating you, bring us something better. Cheerio. Now on to other news, because another person that the nerve of you is it really like we're in that era? Yes, I thought we were fading away, but you guys are just getting softer and softer. What is wrong with I guess because Druski dated Ruby Rose, now he think that he can just be out here talking about anybody. The nerve of this man to call a child at that fat. You call somebody fat? Now I call myself fat, and your arm is bigger than my arm. Oh my God. You know, so I take that back, and I am out of shape. I am not fat, but you, my boy,
I'm out of shape. I'm not fat. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, but first of all,
that's what I'm saying. You can't have me talking because I just be. Yeah.
Okay, first of all, before you talk bad about somebody, look at yourself.
Yeah.
Sorry, Druski. I'm not trying to come at you, but you're not exactly the most in shape person, and you can't call somebody else fat if you're not.
No.
But also, not only that, but you called a child fat. Like why are we being so mean? First of all, why are we being so mean to each other? But why are we being mean to children? Like that is going to... Children are more susceptible to hate and that impacting their emotions and how they evolve into adults.
Unless they ask for it, because there are some grown children out here. Growner than me, and that's not word, but they are definitely growner than me. There's some kids out here cussing up like sailors, and I don't even cuss that much unless I'm in traffic. But let me tell you something.
Unless I'm in traffic.
Let me tell you something. I don't.
That's real.
I guess I got to see the whole story. If the kid asks for it, no, because it's a child. And you're being real childish. Come on, who's the bigger man here? What did Coco said? Why I gotta be the bigger man? You just wanna be the little man trying to get in between, right?
Yeah. Oh God.
Do better, my boy.
Yep.
You and Kai, y'all, all you streamers.
Well, that was on Kai Senate.
Even worse, cause Kai, we gonna get to you next. We gonna get to you next. You got anything else to say to Druski?
I ain't got nothing to say to you. That's it. I'm done. I'm done, Druski. Do better. Let's
do better.
And definitely towards our children.
Check your age, because some people can still be in the mindset that I'm childish. Look at all my childish friends. We're cool, dude.
Yeah, but as we get, we need to realize, like, as the years go on
and we're
getting older, we need to act old. Like, you know,
being a grown up sucks.
Being a grown up does suck.
It sucks.
The bills are lining up.
Being grown is ghetto. So I can understand why you don't want to grow up, but we just gotta. Yeah. We just gotta. I was talking about my family with the other day. We gotta grow up.
Yeah. Well, if you don't want to keep quiet, you know, you could always make your confessions to AI Jesus. Is that what we're doing now? AI Jesus?
That's a joke.
What happened to praying?
That's a joke. I pray and I talk to my silent Lord. And I call him silent because I don't always know if he really answers me. But then when I get my blessings, I'm like, oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you for answering me. No. But it's like, God, is this a setup? Jesus. Are you trying to play with me? Am I supposed to take this reward? Is this really for me?
Yeah.
God be playing games too. No. But AI Jesus?
God definitely plays with me because I'm like, why would you do this?
Why would you give me all this responsibility?
And then I get hit with like, okay, but you have this, you have that. And then like, just like signs just like slap me in the face. And I'm like, okay, you are listening. It's just not at the pace that I want, but I'll be patient and trust in you. But y'all, seriously, like, I mean, honestly, at this point, why do we need, if you feel the need to confess your sins to AI Jesus, just talk to a stranger on the street. Why you're putting this online, and what goes online never leaves. Keep in mind what you post. Keep in mind whatever AI people you're talking to, because there's always someone listening. There's always someone watching. The greatest person that is always watching is our Lord and Savior.
Yeah, stick
so stop
to the
talking
air.
To AI.
Stick to the air.
Yes, just pray. Just pray.
Yeah, I don't think we should go that route.
Talk to the OG.
Now, somebody that should have spoke to the OG before they made the decision that they made was this bride's mother, who insisted on her boyfriend taking her, was it her daughter or her daughter-in-law?
Yeah.
Her daughter down the aisle because daddy's not around.
Yep.
I know, right? I sounded so brutal, right?
That was very brutal. Her dad had passed away.
Sorry. I'm not laughing. I'm not smiling at that either. Okay, I didn't know. It's just, he's just not around. That was our moment of silence. So, yeah, her dad has passed. Our condolences. Yeah, we mean no harm.
So,
I'm just a bit of a brute.
The mother of the bride had, since the passing of the father, she had moved on and got a new boyfriend. This boyfriend was around and was a fatherly figure for the soon-to-be, for the bride.
Did she feel that way?
So what the bride wanted to do, since her biological father wasn't around, she just wanted to walk herself down the aisle. Keep in mind, it is her day. It is her day. And I'm a very firm believer, if you are getting married, it is what you want. It is your wedding, your marriage, your milestone in life. Like, it doesn't matter what other people think, other than the person that you're getting married to.
The bottom line is,
you're the bride, you decide. Point blank, period.
Now, brides, husbands, boyfriends, girlfriends, passwords. Would you share them?
Okay, so I will be completely honest. I'll keep it real with y'all. I don't need to have your social media passwords. I don't need to log into your social media.
Technical.
I'm getting into the details. Would I like to know your phone password? Yes, I would like to know your phone password. But also, I would like you to be open and honest with me and communicate with me, like, what's going on. Like, if I see somebody text you and it's a woman, who is that? And don't, like, Oh, it's nobody. What do you mean it's nobody? No, tell me what's up. Tell me.
Scary. Did you see how she straightened up real quick? She said, tell me what's up.
I mean, like, honestly, I feel like that's why, like, there's a whole big thing about passwords. Because, like, I don't need to have, like, specific, like, social media stuff. I would like to know your phone password. But, like, also, it's not that big of a deal. But mainly, just be open and honest. Because, like, that's where, like, when people want specific passwords, that's because they want to look into something because they feel like something is off. But
not all the time.
If you open, well, yeah.
Let me tell me my side. So, you know.
But I'm also crazy.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I've grown over the years. And, you know, back in the day, Jalele, yes, I like to, for me, sharing of the passwords, I just don't feel like it should be a big of a deal. I think of it as, if I have your password and if you like receiving a call and you're in the shower, boom, I can get the phone for you. You got, we both waiting for a text because we both supposed to be going out, but it's your friends, but they know that you're not always on your P's and Q's, so boom, like I'm there to respond. And or if you're driving and I'm going to be the passenger princess who responds to stuff, right?
Yep.
Stuff like that. No. With that, I don't mind if you have my password.
Yeah.
You shouldn't mind if I have your password, because what you got to hide. You know, and the narcissist, because we were supposed to get into that today, but we ain't have enough time. But the narcissistic part of it all is, where's the trust? That's my privacy.
Oh,
we
my
should
God.
have privacy.
Yeah.
Well, if we wanted to be that dang on private, we should not be living together. Get the fuck right. If you don't want to be in my business, I can't be in your business. We need to get up out of each other's business.
Yeah. How you want privacy, but we sleep in the same bed?
Where's the privacy? Ain't nothing when you live together.
Right.
Now, the downfall of having each other's password, yes. If you think something is sketchy and then you go looking and then you see that he was trying to surprise you and you done ruined it, that sucks.
That sucks. But honestly, like, I really feel like if you have open communication, like hey, what did you do today?
It's all about trust, because I can be open and communicating some lies to you. It's all about trust.
Okay, well, I mean, that's more about, like, getting into someone's character. But so, what is this?
You know how they be clocking tea?
Okay, I don't know. That's her thing. I don't know.
No, seriously though. And on the toxic side, yes, I want your password just in case I do feel like you are acting shady boots lately and I want to go through there while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Other than that,
honestly, but I mean, if you're getting lied to about it,
who can be lied to?
You know,
his mouth.
Huh?
His mouth gonna be lying? Because the phone never lies.
Yeah,
the receipts, but the receipts the phone do be lying. Let me tell y'all. Because if they delete the thread, if part of the thread is this communication and the other half of the thread is this communication, you're not gonna get the whole story. So you gotta wait for your receipts to collect. Then you go at them with the kaboom. But we on some non-toxic things. We're moving, we're growing, we're being better, and yeah, disregard all that.
Yes, we are growing as women. But listen, something like, it is only toxic if it goes too far. Again, I might be a little crazy.
I'm about to say, what's too far?
I am the type of person that gets crazy in love. But with that also comes crazy.
Well, you're not keeping it demure. Is that the word nowadays? Girl, I can't deal with this trend. Demure. It's very non-demure of me trying to fix my shirt and bra.
Speaking of being demure, let's be demure and pretty on purpose. So, thousands of letters are given to Santa each year, and the United States Postal Service Operation Santa program invites people to adopt and respond to them.
So you go to USPS.
All caps.
Operations Santa.
All caps.
.com. And adopt a letter to Santa.
So you can view the letters online, select one, and make someone's wish come true.
Ooh, the deadline is December 16th, so be a part of the magic this holiday.
All right, y'all. Well, that is it for our show today. Make sure to be mindful and demure.
And stay locked in on WOLB Radio 1 and at Pretty Girl Influence on all platforms.
Yep. Y'all still better be streaming Pretty Girls on Top by Dorothy Malone.
So pretty girls. And gift and dip, y'all. It's Christmas time. F them shady men. Just ask for your gift and kick them to the curb. Unless you got that password. I'm done. Get it.
I know you think that he's hot, talking about what he done bought, girl. You need to stop. He got cash like he on shops. I hustle